Hey everyone! So today I've got an update video for the Legend of Zelda map, which me and Miney are working on, and we've made a ton of progress since the last video. We actually managed to find an emulator online, and we managed to extract the 3D assets from that and convert them into Minecraft model files through Cubic. And it was pretty easy because all the textures were in there as well, so you can see some of the models up close. And I think it looks absolutely amazing now that we've got these models and we're not restricted to the sort of Minecraft blocks. We have had to get a bit creative with the hitboxes, using shulkers and other things like that to try and make things behave correctly, because obviously some things aren't stuck to the Minecraft grid, but I think it works well and I'm really happy with the progress that we're making. Yeah. I'm sorry guys, April Fools, this isn't actually Minecraft if you didn't figure it out already. But don't worry, before you click off this video or dislike or something, this is actually going to be a Zelda update video, and this, what you see here, is actually relevant to the map. This is Gmod. And we found this map and it's been very useful because it is actually a full-scale replica of Hyrule in Gmod, and we've been using it for reference photos, and to try and get the scale of the map as accurate as possible. Because we did Kokiri Forest completely by eye, but there's some areas like Hyrule Field and Gerudo Valley which are just too big to do without messing up somehow. So we've had to use this and a few other sites, as well as the actual game itself on the 3DS, as just reference to try and get things as accurate as possible. Okay, so here we are back in Minecraft now on the actual Ocarina of Time map, and here's Kokiri Forest. It's pretty much the same as the last time that I showed it off. You can see the Deku Tree in the distance as well. And what we've worked on is mostly the Lost Woods and the Sacred Forest Meadow and all the stuff over that way. We've also started on Hyrule Field, but it's pretty big and I don't really want to show it until it's properly sort of finished. So we're going to go ahead and look through here first of all. Saria? Miney wanted to record as well, but his mic was being really bad, so he's just popping in to say hi. The ocarina, of course, works as well. Again, we kind of redid it so it's more like vertically orientated instead of horizontally orientated. And we've also redone all of the models, so they now fit in with the 1.9 format, which was a big pain, but you know, it works. So we've got this area which has been finished now, the sort of bridge between Kokiri Forest and Hyrule Field. Then we've got the ladder up to the Lost Woods where the Skull Kid is, I believe. And then through here we've got the rest of the Lost Woods. So if we go through this way, I keep forgetting which way it is. Yeah, okay. We've got the first sort of area where you have the light ray shining down on these platforms here, which I think looks pretty awesome. See if you can figure out how that works. Let me know in the comments. And then through here we have the entrance to the Goron City. Then to the right here we have the sort of secret entrance to, or the shortcut to Zora's River. All the other pathways just lead back to Kokiri Forest, if you didn't know. Then through here we have the Flower Meadow, which is this area here, which is pretty cool, and it has the Deku Scrubs here, but we haven't done their model yet. It has the place for the magic beans, which you plant there. Then it also has this hidden hole thing down here, which leads to the forest stage, which we've only done the sort of build for at the moment. There's the shining light from up there. We've added some sort of detail around the cave, but there'll be the Deku Scrubs here, which I believe plays some sort of mini game. I can't actually remember this, but I'll we'll sort of figure that out later. I don't think there is anything here until you're the sort of fully sized Link anyway. And we will need to implement a sort of thing where if you look up, you'll get teleported back out. And then if we go back through this way, oh god, I've forgotten which way it is now. It should be this way? Yes, okay, and then it's left. I get so lost in here so easily. I guess it is called the Lost Woods for a reason. And then we have the Sacred Forest Meadow, which is the entrance to the Forest Temple. So here is the sort of hole that's initially secret at first. So you have to use the Shard of Agony to sort of actually find it, or Stone of Agony if you're on the Nintendo 64. Then we have all these sort of, it's not really a maze, but I guess it is a maze as well. This area through here, we have the Deku Scrubs that shoot at you. We also added some extra sort of features like the waterfall, just to make it look a bit nicer and a bit different to the actual game version. Then once you go through all the way over here, you have the stairway up to the Forest Temple. So we've got the Deku Scrubs again, and then the stairs all the way up. This is my favorite part, the Forest Temple entrance, which I think looks awesome. We've also got the sort of Forest Temple marker outside the front, which is where you'll sort of teleport back to if you play the song, I can't remember what it's called, Minuet of Forest, I think it is. So once you play that song, you'll get teleported back up to here, and then obviously to get up to there you need to use the hook shot, which you get when you're Big Link. We've also got the Fairy Fountain done, which is down here. There we go. And this uses a sort of transparent model for this kind of nice clear water that I've got going here. I think it looks really cool. It actually took me so long to figure out how this actually would work properly without looking glitchy, but I figured it out using sort of stained glass, and it actually uses two models, one for the sort of block underneath and then one for the actual water itself. So it's kind of cool. And then obviously there'll be the fairies sort of flying around and giving you full health when you walk up to them. And then obviously we need to do the looking up thing to teleport back out, but we haven't done that yet. And that's pretty much all that we've got in terms of the builds to show. I did want to have Hyrule Field to show off as well, but it's not quite done yet, and I think it would look a lot more impressive to show you guys when it's fully completed. And like I said before with the Gmod, how we're trying to size everything as properly as we can. So Kokiri Forest was just done by eye, but everything else we're trying to scale properly. So it should be awesome. That's pretty much everything I have to show. I mean, we've also improved on a few of the models, like the Triforce looks a little bit less sort of jagged around the edges. It is a bit more cleaner now. The same for a few other models. We also managed to fix the potions. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but the potions now have the sort of insides working, which is pretty awesome. So that's cool. The shield, again, I forgot to mention this, but the shield actually works now. So you can actually have the shield, and then when you right click, it acts just like a shield. And through the damage variants, we'll actually be able to add the other shields as well, like the Mirror Shield and the Kokiri Shield. So that will be pretty damn awesome, I think. So that's all we've got to show off for this video. Me and Miney are hopefully going to be doing some live streams of the map making progress on YouTube in the next few weeks. You can follow us on Twitter if you want to have news on when those will be. And I just wanted to thank you guys for your patience with the information about this map, because I know it has been a while since we did a map update on this Zelda map, but to be totally honest, it is more of a hobby. It's just something fun that me and Miney can work on, because we just enjoy The Legend of Zelda, and it's fun to create something based on what you like. So I appreciate the patience. I know a lot of you guys wanted it done a lot sooner, but it is a massive project, so it's not going to be done soon, but I hope you enjoy the progress that we're making. And we have been busy recently with commissions, so it has been a bit hard to work on it, but we have been working on it a lot recently, so hopefully we'll be making a lot of progress on the live streams and everything. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you all so much for 1 million views as well, because the channel has recently passed 1 million views, which is crazy. I never thought we'd get this far, but we have. So thank you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.